Sorry we're a day late. I mean, we can't all be perfect. Hello, everybody. My name is Jay Ward.
I'm Seth Rollins.
And we are back with the results from WrestleMania. PredictionMania 3. Hopefully you guys have seen it. It was a fairly evenly, but we only had one match different. So it always was going to come down to one.
Yep.
And as you can see...
That was nuts.
Apparently, my sweetheart Jay Ward has captured the WWE Championship.
No, that wasn't
That
planned.
is absolutely right.
That wasn't shut up. That wasn't planned.
Thank you at TikTok.com / whatever the fuck that was.
That was not planned.
So there you go.
That was not planned.
I know. It's the beauty of recording live. But anyway, so yeah, it came down to Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and Edge. I picked Roman. You picked Edge. Everybody at the table, for whatever reason on the pre-show, thought Daniel Bryan was going to win. And nobody thought Edge was going to win.
Yeah. For some reason.
What are you doing, you silly people? But yeah, so there you go. I am officially the first ever WWE champion, as history says. So... we'll see how many days this reign will last. I'm looking forward to a long title reign. Good luck trying to take it from me. So there you go. Apparently the next pay-per-view we will be predicting is WrestleMania Backlash. Yay! WrestleMania.
Backlash.
Whoa. WrestleMania Backlash. This is my life. Backlash. Would you like to guess as to what matches are going to be on the card for WrestleMania Backlash?
I don't really know at this
Edge versus
point.
Roman, probably. Because I feel like Daniel Bryan might take some time, probably.
Yeah, after what we saw, yes.
Rhea Ripley versus Asuka in a rematch, I'm gonna assume, because it's Backlash. Bianca Belair versus Sasha. Backlash.
Sheamus versus Riddle.
Backlash.
Apollo versus Big E.
Backlash.
Although,
to be fair, that one doesn't sound right, because Apollo Crews has already had like 10 tries at the IC title at this point.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get somebody new in there.
Maybe
Cesaro.
Yeah, because they are giving him...
Give Cesaro a nice thing.
We'll
actually put that as a hashtag for this video.
Yeah.
Hashtag give Cesaro a nice thing. So there you go.
Yeah.
So there's that. Gosh, I don't want to see Fiend versus Orton again.
No.
I just don't. They had 2 attempts. They had 2 tries. And they failed both times.
And it's just strange with what happened.
So for those who didn't see what happened, we're not going to spoil it for you.
No.
At least not yet, anyways.
No.
We'll go into a bit of spoilers later on in the video. But for now, we're just going to talk about WrestleMania in a non-spoilery way. Or, give or take, because, Roman did win. And that is technically a spoiler. And this is your official spoiler warning, because now we're going to go in depth about all the matches. I know we talked about the Roman bit and who won, which is technically spoilers, but now we're going to go properly break down all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Properly.
Yeah.
Kick things off with Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, The Fiend.
Yeah.
We all thought The Fiend was going to win. It made sense that The Fiend was going to win. The Fiend did not win.
No.
He lost in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To Randy Orton.
And
a single RKO.
Yeah.
When's he ever lost to a single finisher? Never. Is my point.
Yeah.
And here he is losing to a single RKO.
Yeah. Which, it was due to the distraction from Alexa Bliss.
Mimicking what I can only describe as religious imagery.
Yeah. Which distracted the Fiend, that led to the RKO, and led to a win for Andy. And then there's just a stare down between Alexa Bliss and the Fiend.
Before all power got cut to the arena and nobody was in there. Indeed. But yeah, it was pretty weird.
It was pretty weird. maybe we'll get an explanation.
I
Maybe let the list know something
I
that,
highly
that
doubt it.
nobody else knows.
I highly doubt it. Or if it is, they're going to go about it in the long, confusing way that they always have to go about it, which is spoopy riddles and stuff.
Yeah.
Spoopy riddles.
Yeah. Because you have to think, she knows something. Honestly.
Maybe. Who knows? The few things of note here in this match, Randy Orton is in solid white trunks. I don't know why he doesn't wear them more often, but it was solid white trunks.
Yep.
Randy Orton made fun of all the people that slipped on the ramp at WrestleMania Night 1, which was funny. Sorry to all those people who slipped on Night 1.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
But it was funny. Because even we were laughing on Night 1 of just them slipping.
Also, I'm thoroughly convinced the only reason Randy Orton went for that joke is because AJ Styles, who he fought at WrestleMania one time, was one of the people that nearly fell victim to the slippery ramps of WrestleMania Night 1.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the only reason why he went for it. Otherwise, it's pretty weird that he's making fun of Dana Brooke or Mandy Rose for slipping.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we move on to match numero 2, which was a women's tag team match that went on far too long.
Yeah.
Far too long.
Yep.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Me either.
Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax won, which was the correct decision. My only question is, where's Reginald?
Yeah.
Where was Reginald? I'm assuming we missed something on a Raw or a SmackDown or a something.
Yeah.
But where's Reginald?
I don't know.
It's not like I missed him. But where is he?
He's supposed to be coming Nia Jax.
You spent several weeks making this man just do flippy stuff and cool, flip things. And you just not have him show up at WrestleMania? Isn't that the one place you'd want him to do cool flip things?
Yeah.
In front of a live crowd that can go, oh my god, he did a flip thing.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that that's his entire thing.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be a surprise that he does flip things anymore. I don't know. But Natalya and Tamina properly kind of felt like they were cared about by the audience, which was cool to see. Tamina kind of sort of got a body slam in on Nia Jax.
Yeah.
It was kind of sort of I'm assuming that Tamina gave up about halfway because she was like, oh shoot, I can't get her up properly.
Yeah.
And I need to make this safe, so I'll just drop her from here. Keep it as safe as possible. But otherwise, the finish came thanks to Shayna Baszler's Karafuda clutch. She needs to go on a singles run.
Yeah.
A singles run she needs.
Yeah.
Feed her to the nightmare. In a great match.
Yeah.
And then have Asuka win it from Rhea Ripley. And then give us the two women that will kill you fighting each other to see who will kill the other.
Yeah.
Screw it. Give me Shayna Baszler versus Asuka in a death match.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Japan.
Thank you. Moving on, we have what was next?
United States.
The U.S. title. Oh yeah, Sheamus came out in trunks from 2011.
Yep.
Extreme Rules.
Yep.
Where he lost to Kofi.
Yep.
And he beat Riddle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very shocking though. Win.
What was it? Was it a floating bro into the?
It was like no. It was like a springboard moonsault into a bro kick. It hit and holy crap!
Somebody watched Ricochet versus Adam Cole and thought, let's just do that, but more dangerous.
With
a bro kick.
Because he was bleeding from the mouth after that.
I mean, you would too.
Yeah, but it was just like holy crap.
It was a very cool way to end that match.
Yeah.
And then we turn our attention to the next match on the card.
The Intercontinental Championship match. Apollo Crews versus Big E in a Nigerian drum match.
What is a Nigerian drum match?
We don't know. Honestly.
Good job.
We don't know. It actually ended with Apollo Crews picking up the victory.
Thanks to
Dabba-Kato
appearance. Dabba-Kato, of course, as y'all will remember, Dabba-Kato was the semi-best thing that came out of Raw Underground.
Yeah.
I say semi-best thing because he lost to Braun Strowman on the last night, so you couldn't even salvage Dabba-Kato from that thing.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So he made his return.
Shocking return.
A triumphant return in this thing.
Putting him alongside Apollo Crews.
Which isn't a bad decision.
It's not a bad decision.
I just don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I wish the best for Apollo Crews and one Dabba-Kato now that he's there. Hopefully, they can find their footing in WWE, and maybe this will allow them to have a solid kind of mid-card run.
Yeah.
Against the likes of Big E, Cesaro, Nakamura, all those people.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Nakamura moves up to a world title position at some point, because that would be nice.
Yeah.
Please. So yeah, hopefully that ends well for them.
Yep.
But it was a Nigerian drum match. Why didn't you call it no DQ? Who knows? But there you go.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
Yeah, and then we move on to Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul being in the corner, sort of.
Not really.
Not really. Of Sami Zayn.
He wasn't in the corner of anybody.
He just sat at the commentary table.
He just kind of sat there, looking nervous. You want to know why? I bet you he was nervous. I bet you he sat there. He's like, "Oh God, I gotta take a stunner. Oh no, I gotta take a stunner at the end.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be able to do this right? Can I take a stunner? Oh no. Should I take a stunner? Oh no."
Kevin Owens picked up the victory there.
Of course he did.
And then get stunnered Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yay! That was I actually enjoyed. It was hilarious. I knew it was coming, but it was just like, yay, Logan Paul gets stunnered.
It was the thing that we needed to end the segment and move it along to the next bit.
Yeah.
Quite nicely.
Yeah.
Moving on, we now have the
Raw Women's Championship.
Raw Women's title match.
Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. Opening video package they had for this. I liked it. It was enjoyable. I actually liked it.
I love the WWE somehow find a way to dumbluck their way into some of the best dream match scenarios known to mankind. I don't know how they do it, but they do.
Just do.
This time, the dream match scenario simply being the best of the UK versus the best of Japan. And honestly, considering outside of American Western style wrestling, I feel like some of the more praised styles of wrestling are Japanese strong style and British catch can style.
Yeah.
This was just a beautiful kind of, I wouldn't say a taste of that, because I feel like Rhea Ripley is much more of just a brawler than a British technical catch can worker.
Yep.
But nonetheless, it's still a fairly good back and forth, leading to Rhea Ripley's Riptide, a pump handle slam.
Yeah, which led her to getting the 3 count.
And she wins the Raw Women's title.
Yep.
I mean, the reason I predicted this is simply because there's more storytelling potential for Rhea Ripley as the Raw Women's Champion. You could have her fight any of the four horsewomen, technically, especially Charlotte, because there is definite storyline potential there. Because the match was so good, I genuinely do look forward to Asuka Ripley 2. That's a thing that I'd actually want to see.
Yep.
And not to mention, you could revisit NXT if you ever decided to, I don't know, give Shayna Baszler that singles run she desperately deserves.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great history that we can do with that. So let's just do that, my dudes.
Yeah. And then we move on to the main event.
Main event.
Triple threat match. Daniel Bryan versus Edge versus Roman Reigns. Holy crap.
Edge had the best looking ring gear. Daniel Bryan came second just because that ring gear was so beautiful.
The ring gear was both beautiful for both men in this match.
And Roman just came out in the same old thing because he's the same old person who does the same old spear thing.
Yeah.
And now has a guillotine.
Yeah.
Or should I say gauntlet?
Shut up.
So, yes.
The ending was scary.
Yeah, I really wish Edge and Dan Bryan listened to doctors.
Yeah,
before doing this.
Because, Dan Bryan in the match did 2 flying headbutts.
Yeah.
And then just proceeded, in a submission with Roman Reigns, both men putting Roman Reigns in submission, decided to headbutt each other.
And then to top it all off, Edge gave Dan Bryan a concerto. Now, granted, I will give the fact that because Edge has had the longest to work with this move, the one-person concerto, where you lay somebody down on their stomach or whatever, back of the head up here, and then the other guy goes, you get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
It scared both of us.
It was definitely scary in the moment, but like again with hindsight, Edge is the master of the concerto. Yeah. He has every right to be as a result of inventing the thing in the first place.
Yeah, but then came the scarier one.
The scarier one was when Roman
Reigns concertoed Edge's head. Don't do that.
Why is the healthiest man in the match not taking the concerto? I don't understand.
Yeah. And then there's Edge and Daniel Bryan saying, we're not going to listen to our doctors.
Fine.
We're going to be fine.
We'll be fine the next day.
Just listen to them.
We don't have a Monday Night Raw next week. It's fine.
Just listen to your doctors. Because, well, we
like you.
We like you.
We like you.
And they're the ones keeping you in wrestling.
We want you to have a career, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But ended with Roman concertoing Edge and then pinning both men.
Yep.
Placing Edge on top of Daniel Bryan and then Roman covering it.
Now, the rumor around the TikToks out here is that everybody believes Edge should have won because technically Edge was pinning Daniel Bryan 1 second before Roman even got on top for the cover.
Which is sort of true, but the ref didn't count.
It's one of those moments where because presumably it wasn't planned to be that way specifically,
yeah,
the ref just wasn't counting it because the referee didn't have to count it. Yeah. Now, if I'm going to give a shot in the dark here, I'm going to say that this will lead to a match on a random episode of SmackDown. Gosh, Bryan and Edge on a singles match. It doesn't happen on a pay-per-view. It happens on SmackDown. This is about as weird as that time John Cena and Nakamura fought on SmackDown for the #1 contendership for the WWE title.
Oh, and
remember that really good match that happened on SmackDown?
Oh yeah, and then Shinsuke dropped Cena on his neck.
Oh, but it was perfect. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then Cena was like,
coincidentally, we're talking about people not caring about their neck.
Can we
Shinsuke dropping someone on their neck?
Yeah, but it wasn't deliberate.
It wasn't deliberate.
It was Cena's fault. Cena didn't rotate properly, and therefore he went.
Just Cena, also be careful. You're not a young chicken anymore.
He doesn't have to be. He's in Hollywood. He's not wrestling anymore.
Yeah,
true. The Fiend already killed him.
Yeah, true.
Why couldn't you do that now? Fiend, come on. Sadness. Anyways, but yeah, they fought for a #1 contenders match on SmackDown for Jinder Mahal's WWE title.
Oh.
Wrestling. So it was a great show from start to finish. I really loved it. Seth really loved it.
Yep.
Now we're moving on to WrestleMania Backlash.
What do you think the match card would hold?
I'm gonna say Edge versus Roman because you gotta have that singles match at some point.
Yep.
You've teased it here.
Yeah.
Because you were probably supposed to have it here.
But Daniel Bryan.
So now you're gonna have it at WrestleMania. No, it's WrestleMania
Backlash. What? That's bad. It's just WrestleMania Backlash. Not even Backlash. Just WrestleMania Backlash.
WrestleMania Backlash. I'm thoroughly convinced that WWE is just trying to market WrestleMania so that it can be an all-year thing.
Yeah.
Because think about it. WrestleMania started off as just an event that became a day. That became a weekend. That's now a week. Guarantee they're going to try to make it a month.
Yeah.
To make it an entire month.
Yeah. And then the Riddle versus Sheamus?
Probably.
U.S. title?
Probably. Because despite the fact that they got rid of the champion gets his rematch clause thing.
They still do champions get their rematch clause.
Yeah. So Riddle will probably lose there or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't know. We'll see what the match card holds and possibly predict that.
Big E will probably rematch for the IC title and then lose to Dabba-Kato probably.
Yep.
I like that I just made it sound like Dabba-Kato was going to inject himself into the match and be
win,
a competitor and win it.
And win it.
He's gonna win it for Apollo Crews. He'll pin him 1, 2, 3, and then Apollo will be like, "Yes, I am the champion."
But it's just like, but he is really.
But I am the champion. I own you because I'm the leader of this faction that is now of 2 people.
2 people so far.
Yay. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's what we will guess on there, because I don't know where we're going with after this with the championship.
Most of these are just going to be rematches. Let's be honest.
Yep.
They just are.
Yep.
It's WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah.
It's in the title.
Yep.
Rematch.
Rematches.
It's going to be Rematch City. Rematch City. Electric Boogaloo 2.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yep.
But yeah, so expect a prediction video for that.
Yep.
Expect us to be making more content on the channel now because
here.
Yeah.
And we also
have a TikTok. Follow us on the TikTok. On the TikTokies.
Yeah. If you subscribe here, follow us on TikTok. We do post stuff there as well.
Absolutely.
Just we don't do like the prediction stuff here on TikTok at all.
No, we just make random nonsense.
Random nonsense, goofy fun. It's basically what you see here is not what you'll see over on TikTok. Pretty much.
What do you mean? I have the occasional habit of just stealing clips from these and putting them on TikTok.
Okay. I meant like nowadays.
But yeah, with that being said, thank you all to those of you on TikTok who did vote for who you thought was going to win these prediction battles. 4 people thought he was going to win.
But, yeah.
3 intelligent human beings thought I was going to win. There you go. WrestleMania is in the books.
Yeah.
It felt nice to have a crowd there.
Yeah.
It was really funny to watch Mandy Rose slip.
Yeah. And then watch AJ Styles almost slip. It was hilarious. He was just like, he was getting ready to do his thing and then just like, oh. He just froze and went like, let me position myself back. Hey.
Backstreet's back.
Even Omos was just like, what? He gave the look over his eyes like, what?
But yeah, there you go. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this has run for far too long.
Yep.
But thank you for watching.
Yep.
We hope you enjoy our return and our comeback to YouTube. Check out my channel for hopefully more gaming streams. Check out his channel for gaming streams. Check out our TikToks for TikTok things.
Yep.
I should have said TikTok streams. Dang it. 1, 2, 3. TikTok streams.
Okay.
And we'll see you all later because I gotta edit this son of a MacGuffin later. Or actually right now. Immediately after this. So there you go.
Yep.
I'm your WWU champion.
And I'm Seth Rollins.
And I'm never losing this belt. Peace, my dudes.